Hey guys, Clint here again. Thanks for joining me. Former cop talking about cop stuff. Yeah, I was a cop for a while. Quite a while. Big, large chunk of my life. I was a cop. There's a couple things I was good at when I was a cop. Interviewing and interrogating, I was good at. And use of force when it came to use of force. I understood use of force. I had a lot of use of force training. I knew when to shoot, when not to shoot. I knew when to use a taser, when not to use a taser. I'm going to show you a video where the police officer uses her gun. It's a shooting. Her name's Toni McBride. Toni McBride, Los Angeles Police Department. Back in April, it was around April 20th, April 22nd. Yeah, April 22nd in Newton. Toni goes to a call because a guy gets into a car accident and flips out. He's suffering obviously from something. He's cutting himself with a box knife and she shoots him. When you watch this video, keep in mind it's not up to you to decide if she should have shot or not. It's up to her. You weren't there. It's what a lot of people don't get. They watch this shit afterwards. And they say, oh, she shouldn't have done this. She should have did this. She shouldn't have shot there. I wouldn't have shot there. You can't really comment on that, even though I'm gonna. So that doesn't really make sense. I guess I have a point to it. It's how you feel. You can't tell Toni how she felt at the moment. You can't speak for her. She can speak for herself. And she feared for her safety and the safety of other people. I've made some notes. Let's watch a shooting. I made some notes on my daughter's drawing. I don't even know why I showed that. I shouldn't have done that. She would not like that. That was dumb. I'm going to edit that out. Okay, hey. Let's watch a shooting. I'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Now!
He has a knife. He has a knife.
Why does he want to hurt himself?
We don't know. He's the one who caused the accident.
Give me a backup. Hey, if it's possible, I need you to step out of your vehicle and go on the sidewalk right now. Yes, I need you to step out now. Go! Go! Go right now. Hold on.
Any unit in the vicinity, 13.
Partner, right now, we need to get cover.
Air unit supervisor 100.
Oh, everybody! Go away! Que se mueva!
Is on with a knife, cutting himself. He's inside his vehicle.
Partner, do we have less lethal?
Off at 32nd Street.
Do not move your car!
Stay out there.
Is there anybody in there?
25 years old. Conscious.
Hey, partner, he might be running. Hey, man, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, man. Stay right there. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop it. Drop it.
Officer needs help. All units. Officer needs help. 1006 28th Street. Officer needs help. 1006
Put it out. I got it.
28th Street. Any air units come in on
Do not have traffic.
We do not cheat.
From northbound. Have them approach southbound San Pedro only.
South. Watch the knife, partner. Watch the knife.
Out of every single video I have seen with police shootings and police, I've never seen somebody so calm. Somebody so solid. Her tactics were solid. Completely solid. She was handling the scene like a pro, getting people out of their vehicles, telling people to stay put. I've never seen somebody so calm. I've never seen a police officer that calm in a situation like that. He has a knife. He has a box cutter is what he's got. She tells him to stop. Put it down. He doesn't listen. He's getting to where that 21 feet away kind of rule thing is, where somebody can approach you quickly, less than 2 seconds, in 21 feet. He's not stopping. He's not stopping. They don't have less lethal. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It takes time for people to die. A lot of times, police shoot bad guys They don't die. Bad guy ends up killing police. She has to shoot. He keeps on approaching her. She had no choice. She had no choice to shoot. Now, what happens is her boss reviews this and says, justified. Shooting's completely justified. There's a thing called LA Commission Board. Police Commission Board? Something like that, okay? And they rule against what her boss found that it was justified. They said it was not justified. She fired 6 times. This commission found that 4 of the shots were justified, and the last 2 shots weren't justified. The coroner did a report on, did an autopsy, and found that her last 2 shots were actually the shots that killed the suspect. So now they're talking about a murder charge against this police officer because the last 2 shots were not justified. She shouldn't have done it. They got some weird screwed up policy down there with the police. I've watched a lot of American news clips on this, and a lot of them are against what Toni McBride did. They say that she broke policy. The commission board said that she broke policy. What they're trained to do is 2 shots, pause, reassess. Bang, bang, pause. Okay. Bang, bang, pause. Bang, bang. According to them, she broke policy. That's all they're talking about down in America, about her breaking policy. I don't give a shit about policy. Why isn't anybody saying what it really is? Policy is not a law. Okay? It's a guideline. I don't care if there weren't enough pauses or if there were pauses. If you fear for your life or fear for somebody else's life, unload your mag. You're not going to think in your head, oh, hey, I better pause here and take a break. There's no doubt it was a good shoot. What she did was proper. You don't know what she's seen. You don't know what she felt. Only she knows. If she says she feared death and grievous bodily harm or grievous bodily harm, then you should. And that's what she feared. Do you know how many people were behind the bad guy, who were in the line of fire? And what does this cop do? The first 2 shots go in bad guy. No stray bullets. No bullets hitting the ground into somebody else. Her next 2, in bad guy. Her last 2, in bad guy. All bullets accounted for. You couldn't ask for a better job. And if you notice, when he was on the ground, he tries to get up.
Drop it!
Officer needs help. All units.
So she shoots again. 4 more times. What, 4? Not 2? He tries to get up, doesn't stop trying to get up until the final 2 bullets. What happens if he gets up? She's not gonna wait around. Wait for him to immerse himself into the crowd and maybe start stabbing somebody. She's got to do what she's got to do, and what she did was right. There's a good chance that Toni McBride saved lives that day. But what are some of the American cops doing? Criticizing her on shooting well. As a former cop, I can't stand that. I can't stand it. It's not Toni's fault that bad guy decided to go crazy that day. Anyways, I was impressed. I was impressed on that she didn't panic, how she handled the situation. Mostly impressed with her trigger pull. And she didn't. All bullets accounted for. And if you watch it again, you hear that trigger pull. It's perfect. Trigger pull is everything. That's why those bullets went in him. She aimed and she had a steady trigger pull. If she was doing it, if she went to do it quick, those bullets would have been stray. She knew how important it was to make sure that every single bullet went in him to save the people in the background. And she's criticizing, they're talking about murder. You know why, right? You know why they're talking about murder. Look at this. If you like Trump, you're on the right. You're a racist. You're a murderer. It's unusual that the commission board found her at fault. It's a very rare instance. It's very rare for them to find somebody at fault when her boss finds that the shooting is justified. But that's why. That's the year we've been living in, right? If you're for Trump, you deserve to go to jail. If you watch the video, you even see that bad guy, even though he is deceased, he's still holding the knife. They approach him, he's still holding the knife. Nobody's really talking about that part, though, in America. Anyways, wanted to come down here. I wanted to stick up for this cop. And I don't think she's going to face a murder charge, but they're talking about it. And that's scary. It's scary to be a cop right now. Really scary. And I don't want to see her go to jail. Who wants to see a delicious... I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, but she's good looking. They're even... I shouldn't even be commenting on this, but they're saying in America, they're saying it's unprofessional. Her Instagram posts and her pictures are unprofessional. Cops shouldn't be doing that. Cops shouldn't be dressing up like that. Maybe a cop should be doing that. Like her. What's wrong with that? That's a great way to sell policing, especially to young people, young girls. So all the power to you. Keep looking that way. I like it. And I wish every cop looked like that. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.